Hey guys, so for dinner tonight I'm making stewed chicken and potatoes, Spanish style, with white rice and some beans, some stewed beans. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm starting by cooking the chicken first. So here's my chicken. I'm using chicken breast and I just cut it up into some cubes. And what you're gonna do next is season the chicken. So wash your chicken out really well and then you're gonna season it. I have one scotch bonnet pepper in there that I'm gonna cook with the chicken. If you'd like the chicken to have a slight spice to it, okay, you could add one in there. And then I'm seasoning it with onion powder, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, ground cumin, and paprika, and also a little bit of oregano. Mix those seasonings into the chicken really well, and then you're gonna cover it and let it marinate for at least 1 hour. Okay, so now it's time to start cooking the chicken. So I got my pot over medium-high heat, and I'm drizzling in a little bit of oil. Here I'm using avocado oil, enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Basically, you don't want to add too much. And then you're going to take your seasoned chicken and pour that into the pan, and basically you want the chicken to sear for about 3 to 4 minutes so it could kind of get a nice brown color going all over it and start to form a crust. Okay, so every 1 to 2 minutes I give it a stir. And don't forget, if you want your stewed chicken to come out a little bit spicy, to have a little kick to it, add in a scotch bonnet pepper, okay, and add it whole. You don't want to cut it because then the dish is going to be way too spicy. All right guys, so next I'm going to add in 1 tomato that I diced up, and I'm going to mix it into my chicken really well. So I'm also going to add in a few tablespoons of tomato paste, about 2 tablespoons, and also I cut up about 2 potatoes. I cut it up into cubes and sliced up some carrots. I'm going to add it into the chicken now as well. So chicken breasts don't take that long to cook. This is why I'm adding in the potatoes and the veggies now, okay? So I'm adding that into the pot. And lastly, I'm gonna add in some water, just a little bit of water, because like I said, chicken breasts cook pretty fast. If you're using a different part of the chicken, then you would add in like the potatoes and the carrots when the chicken have about 30 minutes left to cook. Okay, so I add in my water and I'm gonna mix everything, give everything a stir, and cover the pot and let it come to a boil. So once the chicken is on the stove and is cooking, I'm going to get started on my beans. You could also get started on the white rice. I already cooked mine and set it aside. If you guys would like a recipe on white rice, I have one up on my channel somewhere already, or I could make a video dedicated just to that if you'd like. All right, just let me know. So for the beans, you want to cut up some onion and bell peppers into huge chunks, and also crush a few cloves of garlic, but you want to leave them in huge chunks. That way it's easy to remove it when the beans is cooking if you don't want those in your beans. Okay, so we're adding it in for flavor, and I saute it in a little bit of oil for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then I add in my cooked beans, my pink beans. I add it into the pot, let that cook for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then I add in water. If you're using canned beans, you want to make sure that you rinse out the beans before you add it in. You don't want to add that liquid into there, okay, unless that's your preference. So then once you do that, you guys, you're going to season up the beans a little bit. To season it, I added in a packet of Sazon and also some Adobo seasoning and just a tad bit of black pepper. Mix those seasonings in really well, and then next I'm gonna add in a little bit of oregano, okay, and taste the beans. Make sure the flavor tastes delicious, and then let that come to a boil. Let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and let your beans stew. Let the liquid reduce a little bit, and then you can turn off the stove and set your beans aside. If you like, you can remove the onion and peppers from it as well. Alright guys, so back to our stewed chicken. So once the pot comes back to a boil, I'm gonna taste and adjust my seasoning. So I'm adding in some Knorrs chicken bouillon powder. This powder is so good, it makes your dish taste so much better. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of that, and also you can taste the sauce and adjust the seasonings at this point as well, right? So mix that into your chicken. Next, I'm adding in some sliced up bell peppers. I'm using red, yellow, and orange bell peppers just to make the dish pop and look so much better. Okay, and lastly, I'm adding in some freshly chopped cilantro, and I'm gonna add in a little bit more oregano just to get my flavors right in my stewed chicken. And mix that into the dish. Let the chicken finish cooking. It should take about 20 to 30 minutes because chicken breasts don't take that long to cook. Lastly, once my potatoes are cooked, I like to smash a few of the potatoes. This will thicken the sauce really quickly and help you to get that right consistency in your sauce. Okay, so smash a few of the potatoes, mix it into the dish, and that is it, you guys, for my stewed chicken and potatoes Spanish style. So yummy and so delicious. Simple, very easy to make. It's a perfect dinner recipe. All right, so I serve mine, like I said, with some white rice and some beans. So here's the beans after it's finished, and like I said, if you want, you can remove the onion, the peppers. Usually I just remove the garlic cloves, and I enjoy it like that, but that's because I love onions. And then you can make your plate, and that is it for today's dinner recipe ideas, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Spanish style stewed chicken breast and potatoes, white rice, and beans. So good. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see my upcoming videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.